create the various applications. So here also we are using the HTML that is used to create web pages. Although we are using internet daily, right? We are using internet right now. We are also using internet to use the to communicate with each other or to interact with each other. Okay. In the similar way, when we are using internet to get information, the most important thing we use on internet is we use to get information on any topic. ठीक है. Suppose हमारे mind में कोई भी word आया, I want to know about any place or I want to know about any topic. I just type the word and it give me the information. Whatever information I get from the servers, that is in the form of a web page. That information is put on a web page. That web page is opened and information is available to you. You can see the information, you can read the information. The servers, they are having a lots and lots of data and information in the form of web pages. Whenever any user, or in the form of, that is called client, whenever any user requests any kind of information, that information opens in your devices, in your mobiles or in your laptops or in your computers in the form of a web page. So that web page is created, can be created by using HTML. HTML is a language that is used to create web pages. First point that you are going to note down, HTML is a language that is used to create web pages. Note down. Note down the important points side by side. HTML is a language that is used to create web pages. Web page is a single page in a website. Like we are using books. We are having books. In ebook, we are having many pages. And a book is a collection of related pages, right? Like I'm having this computer book. So each page is considered as a web page and a collection of various web pages that becomes your website. Okay, website. Website is a collection of related web pages. And what is web page? Web page is a single page in a website that has information in the form of text or in the form of images or in the form of audio or video. You can write down. What is HTML? It is a language used to create web pages. Note down beta in your rough copies. Now, what is web page? Web page is a single page in a website that has information in the form of text, images, audio, or video form. You can open the videos. You can open the videos on any website. That is also a form of information that is available on that particular web page. If you listen to some audio, if you listen to some songs, that is also the information in the part of information that is in the form of audio on a web page. If you listen to some tutorials, audio tutorials or video tutorials, watch video tutorials, that is again you are getting information. That information can be in the form of text, images, audio, and video. Note down, beta, every note down on definitions. You will need these definitions later on. What is a website? It is a collection of related web pages. It is a collection of related web pages. Everyone switch on your camera so that I can see you are noting down. Suruchi, Ashpreet, Jia, Nandini, Taranya, Samiksha, Ishan, Aresh, Akul. Note down. Shabad, Rudransh. Okay, Rudransh is doing. ओके नोट डन हो गया बेटा सबका. Okay, next we are going to learn about hypertext markup language. That is the full form of HTML. Write down the full form of HTML. That is hypertext markup language. This is the most widely used language to design web pages for internet. We had just write down the definition, which is a language used to design web pages or used to create web pages. What is the full form of HTML? That is hypertext markup language. Hypertext markup language. Note down हो गया? Next point. Next is, what is the history of HTML? What is the history of HTML? How it came to the present mode? First of all, in 1980, IBM is the name of a company. Okay, IBM is the name of a company. IBM invented HTML, which was initially known as GML, Journal Markup Language. HTML. In 1980, IBM company invented HTML, initially known as GML. Note down. Note down. History के points note down करो बेटा everyone. In 1980, but IBM company invented HTML, which was initially known as GML. Full form of GML is Journal Markup Language. It was a very powerful language that was aimed for creating documents in which one could mark the titles or heading text, font selection, and much more. Okay, after in 1986, this concept got standardization by ISO and was renamed as SGML. SGML means Standard Generalized Markup Language. And after that, in 1989, Sir Tim Berners-Lee, who is known as the father of HTML, he redesigned it and named it as HTML. Note down the full forms. GML, ISO, SGML, and HTML. Note down all the full forms. In 1980, it was developed by IBM. Then journal markup language known as, then this concept got standardization by ISO and was renamed as SGML. Then in 1989, Sir Tim Berners-Lee redesigned it and named it as HTML. Note down the full forms. Note down the full forms. HTML, Hypertext Markup Language, WWW or W3, World Wide Web. Note down beta all the full forms. W3C, that is World Wide Web Consortium. This is an organization, main international standard organization for World Wide Web. Then we are having GML, General Markup Language, SGML, Standard Generalized Markup Language, ISO, International Organization for Standardization. We are having so many full forms in this chapter. So please note down all the full forms. Hypertext Markup Language, World Wide Web, World Wide Web Consortium, that is W3C. It is an organization, international standard organization. GML, Generalized Markup Language. SGML, Standard Generalized Markup Language. And ISO, International Organization for Standardization. Gurdeep, Abhishek, Madhav, Anjani, Taranya, I hope all of you are noting down. Arish. Rajat, Pari, Ansh, switch on your cameras. One more full form you can add. One more full form you can add, that is IBM. It is not given in book. Books में नहीं दी हुई है आपको. One more full form you can add. IBM. That is International Business Machine. That is the name of a company. Its full form is IBM, International Business Machine. You can note down. Raise your hand. किस किस की full forms हो गई हैं? Okay. IBM note down हो गया. International Business Machine. Okay. Shall we move forward now? Shabad. Okay. Next is hypertext markup language. This word is simple. Word is made up of three words. One is hyper. Hypertext. Hypertext means the text used to link the various web pages. We had seen on web pages, हमने web pages पे देखा है. Whenever we open the web pages, we are having various links. Text. When we place our pointer on those text, it changes to a hand sign, and when we click on that link, that opens the next web page. It opens the next document. So that is called hypertext. That is means the text used to link the various web pages. Markup. Markup means highlighting the text either by underlining or displaying it in different colors or both. That means we can format the text. When we format the text, display the text in various kinds of colors or various kinds of styles. That is called markup. We are mark up the words, highlight the various words using the different colors. Language, that is the mode of communication between web pages. HTML has its own syntax and rules like any language. We learn English, we learn Punjabi, we learn Japanese or any kind of language. We learn the grammatical rules for that language to make the sentences. Similarly, when we use any computer language, we learn its own rules and syntax, how to create the instructions, how to give instructions to computer, what are the various syntax that we follow to write those commands, what are the various rules for writing those commands. Like you had learned logo in third and fourth class, right? So in logo also we followed the rule that FD space number of steps. If we skip the space, agar space nahi bhi denge, so that will give you an error. That means we are not following the rule. If we write the VB statements, अब VB statements लिखते थे, VB में प्रोग्राम किया आपने. अगर आप if कंडीशन यूज कर रहे हो या टेक्स्ट बॉक्स वन डॉट टेक्स्ट फॉलो नहीं किया, डॉट टेक्स्ट नहीं लिखा, डॉट नहीं डाला या टेक्स्ट बॉक्स का नेम गलत कर दिया, it will give you an error. That means we are not following the rule or we are not following its syntax, the way for writing the statements or instructions for computer. So every language that we use to communicate with computer, that is computer language, and every language has its own syntax and its rules. So HTML also has its own syntax and rules. You are supposed to learn those rules to write those statements for creating the web pages. Okay. So hypertext means the text used to link the various web pages. Beta book में दिया जरूर हुआ है. Lengthy sentences are given. You can underline the short one or you can note down. Markup means highlighting the text. Language means the mode of communication. Okay, so this combined word is hypertext markup language. Next is tags. What is tag? What is tag? A tag is a piece of code that instructs the browser what to display and how to display. What to display means tags means like these are kind of instructions which we give to the browser. Browser means anyone. What is browser? All of you use the browser daily. आप daily use करते हो browser. What is browser? Yes, Akul, Ishan. What is browser? Nobody knows what is browser. Browser is an application software which is used to open the web pages. आप वेब पेजेस ओपन करने से पहले गूगल क्रोम यूज करते हो, गूगल क्रोम ओपन करते हैं उसमें देन वी ओपन द वेबसाइट्स, राइट? तो गूगल क्रोम इज अ वन टाइप ऑफ ब्राउजर. We use Internet Explorer or we use Edge or we use a Netscape Navigator or Opera or Safari. All these are the browsers, web browsers. Web browser means an application that is used to view the web pages. And when we create any web page, it is opened in a browser. So when we give instructions, a tag is a piece of code or instruction that is given to the browser. What to display, क्या display करना है और कैसे display करना है. That is the instruction. What is tag? A tag is an instruction. A tag is like an instruction. It is a piece of code, coding का part है, that instructs a browser what to display and how to display. A complete tag having an opening tag and a closing tag is known as element. Underline the important points, beta. Hurry up, underline the important points. What is a tag and what is element? Element means a tag usually comes in pair. Many tags comes in pair. When we give a complete tag, opening tag, a piece of text which is to be displayed, and the closing tag, that becomes an element. Okay. Okay. Now these are the various examples of tag. H1, then a piece of text that dashes jahan lakhi hai, that means this is a piece of text. Then closing tag. We will discuss in detail this also. Attributes. Attributes means the additional information which is given in the tag. Tag में additional information that we give to additional information related to the tag. Like मैंने tag use किया font. तो फॉन्ट का कलर क्या होगा, साइज क्या होगा या स्टाइल क्या होगा, दैट विल बी द एडिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन दैट वी गिव इन द फॉर्म ऑफ एट्रीब्यूट्स. H1 टैग दे दिया हेडिंग डिस्प्ले करने के लिए, बट हेडिंग कहाँ डिस्प्ले होगा, लेफ्ट साइड पे होगा, राइट साइड पे होगा या सेंटर में होगा, दैट इज द एडिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन दैट विल बी प्रोवाइड विद द H1 टैग. That additional information is provided in the form of attributes. Just note down the definitions. We will use these things in detail. The first of all important thing is what is the structure of an HTML web page. How to create an HTML web page. What is the structure of an HTML web page? This structure is very important. So please note down and it carefully and write down also. Structure of HTML page. That structure you will follow in every web page when we create. हर वेब पेज, एवरी वेब पेज, सिंगल एक छोटा सा वेब पेज, एक सिंगल लाइन का वेब पेज भी अगर आपने क्रिएट करना है, यू हैव टू फॉलो दिस स्ट्रक्चर. Every web page starts with HTML. Okay. Now, where we will write this code? Important question. Where will we write this code? We will write the HTML code in any text editor. Text editor like Notepad. Okay. नोटपैड ओपन करेंगे, वी विल राइट द HTML कोड. जैसे हम VB का कोड विंडो में लिखते हैं और डिजाइन विंडो में उसका डिजाइन बनाते हैं, वी विल राइट द कोड इन नोटपैड. यू डोंट नीड एनी न्यू सॉफ्टवेयर. आपको सिर्फ आपके कंप्यूटर में विंडोज है, आपको नोटपैड ओपन करना है. नोटपैड में आपको ये स्ट्रक्चर, ये फॉर्म में वेब पेज क्रिएट करना है. When we open the notepad, notepad में स्ट्रक्चर क्रिएट करने के बाद you will open any web browser like Google Chrome or Edge or Opera or Safari, whatever browser is available in your computers, open any web browser and that notepad file that we had created, open that notepad file in any web browser. Okay, open that notepad file in any web browser. That will display the page in the form of a web page. That will display the coding. जो coding आपने की है, that coding for displaying the web page, उसका output we will see in a browser. कि how that website will appear in the browser. Okay, so write the code in Notepad and open the web page in browser. Okay, वहां पे कोडिंग नजर नहीं आएगी, उस कोडिंग का आउटपुट नजर आएगा कि वो उस कोडिंग से रिलेटेड हमारी वेब पेज जो हमने डिजाइन किया है, दैट वेब पेज हाउ इट विल डिस्प्ले इन द ब्राउजर. So that we will open in browser. Any browser you can use. Okay. Now come back to this HTML. What is the structure of an HTML web page? Every web page will start with HTML tag. Now, how it is we know that it is a tag. Every tag will have an opening and closing brackets. Like we are having this bracket, this angular bracket, this angular, less than sign, greater than sign. Every tag will appear in a angular bracket. Okay. So what is the structure? HTML, first tag will be appear. Now this is the tag. I told you tag is like an instruction given to the browser. So first instruction that we will give, that is HTML. After that we will have head tag. Head tag, tag opening within, opening and closing angular brackets. Every tag will be given in opening and closing angular brackets. After that we will use title, title tag. Title tag means we will give all these are the container tags. Okay? Title tag में we will give the title of the web page. Web page का title that will be appear on the title bar of the web browser. Suppose I'm giving it here as first page. Then close the title tag. Close this title tag. How I closed it? This is the opening tag. What is the difference in this opening and this closing tag? Anybody who can tell me? What is the difference between opening and closing tag? मैंने टाइटल स्टार्टिंग में भी लिखा है, मैंने टाइटल एंड में भी लिखा है. What is the difference?
Ma'am, forward slash and closing tag.
Yes, forward slash. So we are putting a forward slash before in the closing tag. This forward slash is put as the closing tag. Okay, note down this. I will give you in detail. Then close the head tag. This is your header section. This is your header section. Okay. After that, we will start with the body section. Header section. Every HTML web page will have two sections. One is header section. One is body section. Header section में जो भी हम लिखेंगे, that is not visible on a web page. That will not be visible on a web page. Web page पर वो चीज display नहीं होगी. पहली बात, जो भी हम head tag में लिखेंगे, that is not visible on a web page. Whatever we want to display on a web page, whether it is a text, whether it is image, or whether it is audio or video, that is given in the body tag. Here we will type the content of the web page. कि web page पर क्या नजर आना चाहिए, that is typed in between the body tag. और वो कैसे नजर आना चाहिए, that is also given by using the various tags. So close the body tag, and last we will close the HTML tag. Okay. Now you can see I had typed the tags, where some tags in capital, some tags in small. है ना? Small letters or some tags in capital letters. HTML is not case sensitive language. HTML is not a case sensitive language. What this mean?
Ma'am, may I tell?
Yes.
Ma'am, it means that if we write in small letters or capital letters, it does not.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It will understand. It will take it as one and the same thing. Whether we type in capital, whether we type in small, it doesn't matter. ठीक है, कोई भी कोड टैग्स हैं हमारे, whatever attributes or whatever tags are there, we can type in at capital as well as in small letters. It doesn't matter. It will treat us as a same thing. ठीक है, it is not case sensitive language. Okay, so this is the main structure of the HTML document. Every HTML document, you will start with the HTML tag that will to begin the web page, to give instruction to the browser that it is a web page. फर्स्ट इंस्ट्रक्शन का वेब ब्राउजर को ये मिलेगी कि ये मेरा एक वेब पेज है, इसको वेब पेज की फॉर्म में डिस्प्ले करना है. नेक्स्ट इज हेड टैग. हेड टैग, एंड दिस इज योर हेड टैग. जो आपका हेड टैग है, दैट इज टू डिफाइन द हेडर ऑफ द वेब पेज. हेडर information means the information which applied to the web page but it doesn't appear on the web page. जो भी वेब पेज के लिए हमने कोई स्क्रिप्ट सिलेक्ट करनी है, या हमने टाइटल डिस्प्ले करना है, या हमने कुछ और टैग्स यूज कर सकते हैं हेड टैग में टू डिफाइन द हेडर ऑफ द वेब पेज, बट दैट हेडर इज नॉट डिस्प्लेड ऑन अ वेब पेज. Okay, next is body. Body tag. Body tag will display the content of the web page. Whatever we want to display on the web page, that will be displayed, that will be typed within the body tag. And then after that, we will close the HTML tag, close the web page. So all these tags are container tags. Container tags means they are having opening tag as well as the closing tag. Now HTML, you can see HTML tag was opened in the beginning but closed at the last. So all the tags are within the HTML tag. Opening and closing tag के बीच में आपके पास head tag है. Now head tag open किया, title tag open किया, but close करते वक्त पहले title tag बंद हो रहा है, फिर head tag close हो रहा है. So this order should be followed. The tag which is opened later, that will be closed first. ठीक है, जो बाद में ओपन हुआ है वो पहले बंद होगा. लास्ट इन फर्स्ट आउट. ठीक है, लास्ट इन फर्स्ट आउट. लास्ट में जैसे हेड टैग के अंदर टाइटल ओपन हुआ, टाइटल विल बी क्लोज्ड फर्स्ट, देन हेड टैग विल बी क्लोज्ड. After that we started the body tag, close the body tag, and last we will close the HTML tag. Okay, clear है? Is it clear to everyone? Note down हुआ? This is a structure. HTML head, then title of the web page. This is your header section. This is your body section. ठीक है? HTML beginning tag, that will define the beginning of the document. Then we are having the head tag to define the header of the web page. Then we are having the title to display on the web page. Title bar web page का browser का title bar पे whatever title I want to display. Then body section, that will have the content of the HTML document to be displayed in a web browser. Okay, is it clear to everyone? Now everyone will read page number 111 and 112 in your books. Aapki books mein we had covered only 2 pages till now. Page number 111 and 112. Please learn all the definitions and full forms. Okay? Learn all the definition full forms. Tags which only contain or closing tags, they are known as. We will discuss that in detail. Okay, Akul, we will discuss that in detail. Presently, we are just discussing the structure of the HTML document. That is why I had to give the brief introduction about the tags. So we will discuss the tags, attributes, types of tags, or how to use the tags. We will discuss that in detail tomorrow. Okay. स्पेस बॉडी टैग, बेटा ब्रैकेट्स में स्पेस नहीं होंगी. ओपनिंग टैग, ओपनिंग ब्रैकेट हमने एंगुलर ब्रैकेट यूज किए, देन क्लोजिंग, उसमें स्पेस नहीं होगी. लाइक हियर आई एम टाइपिंग, आई विल टाइप एनी टैग, वी आर नॉट गिविंग एनी स्पेस. ठीक है, opening angular bracket, closing angular bracket, within the brackets we are typing the name of the tag, we are not giving any space. Okay, any other doubt? Adish, if we send all the presentations or documents in the group again, you will not note down or you will not attend the class then. So please note down the things in class. Be attentive in the class. Okay.